We're going.
Oh shit! What's up, Doug? I
What's up,
didn't see you there. Literally, because when I have these on, I can't see anything on the screen.
I was under the impression that when you put those damn sunglasses on, it was going to go along with something. So I was like, just quiet and hit record.
Here's where I went wrong. It was going to go along. So what I was originally going to do was put them on when I started playing the song. But then I was like, no, I'll put them on the whole time. You know what? I messed that all up. So here, let's just get it going. Today's Judgment Day.
It is Judgment Day.
Hey!
Oh my God. Oh God.
I didn't see
I can't wait to unpackage what you just did. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'll be back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Joel.
And this is episode 116. And Joel mentioned already, but the date that we are recording this is actually August 9th, 29th. Oh my God.
Start over. Take it again. Don't worry. And action.
Joel's already mentioned it. Judgment Day is upon us. It is actually the day we're, God damn it.
It's okay. We're running from the top. Ready? And action.
All right, guys, it is Judgment Day, like Joel has forementioned. Yeah, we are actually recording on August 29th, which in the film Terminator 2 is referenced to as Judgment Day. August 29th, 1997 is when SkyNet officially takes over the planet.
Yeah, that's when they attacked humans.
Yeah, that's when it happened. And they're all going to burn. Do they reference it in the original Terminator 2, like that date?
Yeah, in Terminator 2, yeah.
In one.
Oh, dude, you know what? I'm gonna. I guess let's just start this off with a super hot, fresh out of my mouth. I've seen that movie like once, all the way through. Yeah, I've seen it like once all the way through when I was maybe like 17 or 18, and I loved it. But I grew up on 2, and so like after when you see 2 first, it's tough to be like, I think I'm gonna throw on 1. It's like okay, because like. 1 is a horror movie ostensibly, and 2 is a fucking action movie. I mean, don't get me wrong. 1 has some action, but it's him like murdering an entire police station and shit. It's like a totally different vibe. So I can't really remember. I know that Kyle Reese bangs in that movie though.
For sure. And the only reason that I truly know this date, it's not like we were anticipating this for a long time. I just happened to be watching Judgment Day 2 again the other day because I love that movie. And
Terminator 2.
What'd I say?
Judgment Day 2. Which is the movie everybody actually wants. But and the movie they keep trying to make.
I got Terminator. I started watching Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and then I noticed that scene. Actually, it's on the TV right now. She's like, it's when Sarah Connor is in the insane asylum. She's like leaning on the desk, and she's like all upset. And she's like,
if you don't have anyone who's not wearing 500 million sunscreens gonna have a pretty bad fucking day. Got it?
Dude, that movie straight up. The movie, something I noticed just watching it recently. What did he say? The first line that comes out of Terminator's mouth is, "I need your clothes, boots, and your motorcycle." That guy was a dick, but that guy was like for any trouble whatsoever in that bar. So if those don't know, spoiler alert, it's available on Netflix right now. Please go watch
spoiler alert, 40 years later.
Yeah. Spoiler alert on Terminator 2 Judgment Day. But it opens up with him, with Arnie. What's his name? What's his nickname in the movie? Uncle Bob?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm super baked. Hold on. Do they really refer to him as Uncle Bob in Terminator 2?
Yeah, John's like, oh, and this is my Uncle Bob. And he's like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert for Terminator Dark Fate, the new one. So actual spoiler alert since that just came out. But he's in it, and he's been living as a human with a wife and shit, and his name's Carl, and he likes to garden. And Sarah Connor's like, I'm not fucking calling you Carl. But I was like, oh, shit. I was thinking, yeah, anyway.
Wait, so Terminator can make babies?
Dude, it's really fucking hard to explain. No, he can't. He's still a machine. I think he just kind of fucking adopts a family.
But he has human tissue, and he can like make human.
He don't even address the fact that he aged, because it's Arnold as he is now. Then they don't even address that.
They don't at all. They're not like, oh, well, maybe Terminator, since they have the human tissue aspect.
Maybe they do address it. It's so weird. They also immediately, you know what? We'll come back to that when we get to that part in the franchise. Go ahead.
So anyway, so this biker, the biker's a dick, but that biker's in his haven, and also so Arnie, it just appears
naked,
butt naked. And
it doesn't matter how much of a dick that dude was. It named one situation where a massive naked dude walks up to you talking about give me your shit, and you're not like at least scared.
And all those ladies are just like totally into him.
Yeah, that's such a weird scene. Everyone at the bar is like, ooh, hot cock.
Yeah, so good looking. It's like nobody's but he went to the right place. They're not calling the cops there. They have their own law in that. The
90s were a different time, man. Everybody's just like, dude, let him swing his cock around. And the man wants to be naked.
We got a new swinging dick in town. And his name is Uncle Bob. So Arnie goes in, swinging dick and all, goes to that dude, tells him, need your clothes, need your motorcycle, and yeah. And then the guy goes, you forgot to say please. And so the Terminator decides to just beat the living shit out of the entire bar.
No, hold on. Because like I'm in Terminator's defense now, because I want to both sides this. In Terminator's defense, before he beats them up, after the dude says you forgot to say please, he puts a cigar out on his pet. So they initiate first contact with the Terminator.
Literally first contact. But maybe that's what they're doing, to put a damn cigar on your chest for first contact. So excuse me. Then Arnie decides to take the gentleman and launch him through a window into the hands on the fucking fire hot grill.
And it just rolling off. He just fucking goes, ah!
Yeah. Looks like some shit we were direct. But and that's how the movie starts off, straight up rock and roll. And the whole time Dwight Yoakam is playing in the background, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
On the walk out of the bar, it's playing George Thorogood. George Thorogood. But I like to think if you and I were in that bar, say we were like, some shitty fucking dive bar, and he walked in, I'd be like, is nobody gonna address that this fucking giant naked man is just in here right now? Everybody's like, I just can't stop thinking about that.
It's great because this is now the third episode in a row where you've Mark Wahlberg the situation. If I'd have been there, it'd have been different.
If I'd been there, it'd been a lot different. August 29th, 1997.
Would never have happened.
Well, it never has happened. 1997 was...
Oh, yeah. A long time ago.
2007. It was over 30 years ago.
You know what? Maybe that's why that movie works so well, like timeless, or maybe not. I don't know, because it's but like that movie came out in 91 or 90 or 91, and the supposed Judgment Day is only 7 years later at most. So the stakes seem a lot higher than like Terminator 4 or whatever. And I'm just spitballing here because I genuinely don't remember the plots of those movies. But like Terminator 5, like where Judgment Day is like, in the future in some distant time. Or like Terminator 3 when it actually happens.
Like a dystopian future, right?
Yeah. But like that's so weird that Terminator 3 ends with them literally nuking the world, and then they just never went back to that.
Yeah, interesting. That is interesting.
They kind of did, I guess, with Salve. Did you like the Christian Bale one?
Dude, yeah, I know I got a lot of flack. I mean, I have only watched it once, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was pretty cool. A lot of people talk shit about it, but also I love like Prometheus and I loved like freaking, all those like alien films that came out afterwards that nobody liked either. So I mean, I'm not a good.
But no, that's fair because I remember that movie being pretty cool. And like I remember like the music being like nice and moody and like it was one of those ugly movies where everything's like gray. But like I remember that movie being pretty dope. And then so my folks came to LA to visit and we took them to Universal and we went and saw that in theater on opening night. And I remember leaving the theater being like, this was sick. Good for them. Like this, good for the franchise. And then getting home and getting on the computer and people were already like, man, fuck this movie. And I was like, what?
And that's it. That's the infamous movie where Christian Bale lost his fucking shit, right?
Yeah, but I feel like he was in the right. Honestly, he was. I mean, he's definitely aggressive, but like this dude kept fucking walking in frame to where like in Christian's line of sight, like messing with the lighting and shit while they were doing. And here's the thing. He's doing this scene where he like loses his temper and like gives a big monologue or whatever. And Christian Bale, it's just Terminator, but this dude's gotta be fucking aggressive and like heavily And so like he's already all keyed up and shit. Maybe even literally keyed up. Who knows? Yeah. And the fucking dude's messing around. He's just like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I can fucking see you.
Mate, you're in my fucking shot, mate. It's like, this is the most important role in my life. It's about Judgment Day.
That's the thing too. I think that hurt it because then people saw the movie and they were like, bro, you lost it over this, my dude.
Dude, the kid from Salute Your Shorts, what's his damn name? He's in the damn movie too.
What's Swisher Shorts?
Salute Your Shorts.
Oh, I was like, Swisher? Swisher made some shit?
Camp on Wanna.
Yeah. Salute Your Shorts.
What's that kid's name?
Pete.
The redhead. The one. Yeah, the Pete and Pete of Salute Your Shorts. I heard that Salute Your Shorts was a spinoff of Pete and Pete because they wanted to call it Pete and Pete, and they couldn't do it because
my bad. Go ahead.
Whip out. Okay.
Shh. Guess his name. If you can guess his name without Googling, I'll give you $100 right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll Venmo you $100 right now if you can guess his name.
Man, I wish I just knew his fucking name, just so I could just whip it out. Is it Whippo?
It's Whippo. Whippo Whipperstein.
Is it really Whippo Whipperstein?
Yeah. No, it's just a funny name, Danny Cooksey. Like, that's funny. He played Budnick, right?
Yeah, thank you. But Booksy Wooksy.
No, Whippy Whippers something.
Whippy Whippersnap. His best friend's Willie Warlock.
Okay. Terminator. That's today. That's fantastic. Did you ever watch this show?
What?
I'm sorry, I have a bug bite on my ankle. It's killing me. Did you ever watch this show?
Yeah. No, I haven't. What is it?
The Sarah Connor Chronicles, I think it was called.
Oh,
it was good.
The show. I thought they were talking about a show called The Show.
No. The Terminator show.
No, I never watched Terminator. It was good. Did you ever watch Buffy Vampire Slayer?
Fuck yeah, it was good.
It was good. Was it like Buffy Vampire Slayer, like in comparison to like the new Sabrina? Was it the same tone as that?
No, it was like, so it bounced pretty aggressively between being like a fun monster of the week thing, kind of like X-Files, and being like a WB show like Dawson's Creek with like a lot of drama and like infighting and fucking love triangles and shit. And then by the time it ended, it had morphed into this thing with like massive, like epic love triangles. And they found a way to like kind of merge the two together. But and dude, that show went all over the place. There were musical episodes of that show. It's too bad today's not Buffy Day. I know a lot about Buffy.
I had this weird. You said Dawson's Creek. I had this like weird idea of like just like all these people in this dystopian future, and like SkyNet's like pew pew pew, and then all of a sudden like a boombox just comes on. I was like, I don't want to wait. It has to be over, which is crazy when they moved that damn show.
Just about to say that.
To Netflix, it just turned into some generic song. Like they took it. I was like the Berenstain Bears. I was like, dude, was it never a part of this fucking show? Luckily, everybody's like, yes, it was.
Yeah, dude, it blows my mind that they were that. To me, that's massive oversight. If you're gonna pay to have Dawson's Creek, just dude, put in the little extra money to get that song, because honestly, that's 90% of what helps, dude. The show starts with that song. So it's, I don't know. That show's not very good. It was great when it first came on, but it's not very good. I got to get another water.
What's another iconic team? Go ahead. Another iconic teen bopper show from the 2000. Well, that was the 90s. I guess the Dawson's Creek of the 2000s was the OC, and they had that slapper of a song from Phantom Planet, California. And then also they had a really killer soundtrack for the OC, and it was season 1. And there's this song on there they had the Doves on there, and they had a dude called Finley Quay, and he had a song called Dice on there that was dope. I highly suggest all y'all go and listen to Finley Quay, Dice right now on the lines. What's up, Legs? Joel doesn't have the proper earphones and stuff. So, dude, you really got to go back to the old earphones, man. It's just like you get tangled up. Why are you looking at me like that?
How come? Do you not like these earphones?
It's not that I don't like them. It has nothing to do with that I don't like them. It's not that they don't do the job, but we'll be like, you're like, hey, gotta go run and take a water. I gotta go get some coffee. Cool, Joel. And you come back and you're like, take like 30 seconds, you're like, it's all tangled up all over you, and you're like, you can't hear what I'm saying, and it's just like whatever. So, anyways, I was talking about the OC.
Go back to the old headphones. I have them. Go ahead.
I was referring to the OC. It was a show that came on in the early 2000s. Okay, and it took place in Orange County, California. It was essentially the Dawson's Creek of the 2000s.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
I think that's a very adept.
Oh, so you know the show.
Are you fucking high? We watched that show together.
I don't want to wait. So I was just saying the song that their I don't want to wait was Phantom Planet, California. Here we come. Do you remember
and
that?
And then they even because a big part of that show was the soundtracks. And they put out like CD soundtracks, which had like Pinback and like a bunch of shit, a lot of shit. But I remember Pinback mostly because that's one I really took away.
It had Pinback. Man, a lot of shit. Good job, Joel.
You're welcome. But they even did a 2000. They called it California 2005, and Phantom Planet like redid the song and slowed it down and made it a little moodier. And I just always loved it. It was you're right. That's a perfect fucking comparison to the I Don't Want to Wait song. So,
but the thing is, I think like you make a great point. Like that song, you might have heard it literally 100 times. There's 100 episodes to that series, but if you take it away, everybody's like, I don't want to fucking watch it now. I kind of just realized I watched it because that dumbass song.
Yeah, it hooked you at the beginning to be like, yeah, I'm in. I don't want to wait either.
And then I just realized seeing that, I always thought that was such a fucked up song. So like, I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Okay. For some reason, I thought I was like, I don't want to wait. I just want to die with you now. I thought, I had it messed up. I'm like, I don't want to wait any longer. I love you so much. Let's just die together now.
Let's just unalive ourselves right now.
Unalive ourselves. Excuse me. Whatever. TikTok, right?
Yeah. Hey, here's one. Linda Hamilton would be quite happy to never return to Terminator.
I can't blame her. I can only imagine how much stress that movie has put upon her life. And how would come.
Hey, you, hey, lady. Lady, you're the lady with the fucking movie with the machine, right?
Aren't you on that fuck that robot?
Hey you, I loved you in that movie where you fucked that robot.
What's
That's
that
great?
What's that machine called where the ladies do the robots?
Fuck machines?
Serbian?
Yes, Serbian.
A Serbian film?
A Serbian machine.
What is that called?
Sibian.
A Sibian. Maybe that's what
that's just the round thing that has the little hump on it.
Okay. Well, what's the rest of it called?
Well, the ones that go like bam, 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 those are just called fuck machines.
Maybe that's what Uncle Bob's name should really be. And the Terminator, instead of like,
yeah,
it should be fuck machine.
Hey, you're in that fucking movie, Fuck Machine, Judgment Day 2.
No, he's a Terminator, but his model is called the Sibian.
Hey, you're in that movie, the Sibian, Fuck Machine 2.
That hump thing's called a Sibian. But what do you call when you get the ramming thing? That's called a fuck machine.
It's just a fuck machine. Hey, come on down to fuck machines. We got Sibians and fuck machines.
Dude, there's so they just missed so much. James Cameron just missed so much on the things to capitalize on, like the fuck machine branding,
toys.
The sex toys the sex toy market,
the children's toy market.
There's no children's toys for the Terminator? I guess not.
Bam, there are. I have some. There was a shit ton of them.
Like when you go to sex toys and you're like, children's toys?
There was a shitload of these, dude. And this one's my original. This is from... It doesn't have a date because it's not a bag of fucking chips. So, but yeah, I got this when I lived in fucking Louisiana, dude. And I held on to it until now. Here's a fun story that I had keyed up.
You moved back to Texas from Louisiana when you were like 18, right?
Yeah, 16, 17, 18, something around there. Here's a fun story, though. So I was thinking about this whenever you were telling me today was Terminator Day because I wanted to contribute.
And I don't know if it's Terminator. I think we established it as Terminator Day.
I haven't heard anyone else talk about it personally.
I seriously watched the movie and it said August 29th, 1997. I'm like, oh shit, it's August 29th, Sunday. So that's why this is happening.
So I queued this story up.
Fucking awesome print.
Yeah, I wanted to contribute since you have the print and I just had the toy and the tape and played the song.
Yeah, I played the song.
So one of my my most clear early memories, like ones where I know there's nothing like incorrect. You know what I mean? Like I have a lot of early ass memories way before this, but not. This is like one of the earliest clear ones. You know what I mean? So it's actually that kind of a story when you really look at it from adult eyes. So it was, I want to say 1991, and I was in pre-K, and I was going to the school in Louisiana in Ponchatoula, and they had a what do you call it when everybody buys a gift and they wrap it up and they bring it and then you grab a name and you get whatever gift that person brought. So it's like I
have no idea.
So none of the kids were supposed to buy gifts specifically for each other, right?
Yes.
You're supposed to everyone was supposed to bring a wrapped gift and then you draw names from a hat and whoever's name you draw, you get that gift. Okay? It was just a way for all the kids to get a gift at Christmas. So, but when you're a kid, you don't really understand that. You just hear like, we're going to be getting gifts. And you're like, fuck yeah, gifts. I get whatever I want. Maybe I'll get a fucking Super Nintendo. You just don't think correctly. You know what I mean? Like maybe someone will get me a car. It just doesn't work, you know? So I went to this kid and I just went up to him and I said, hey, what do you want? He was like, man, I really hope that I get this Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse puzzle. And I was like, fucking lame, but whatever, tight, dude. I was like, I'll get you that. And he was like, yeah? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, what do you want? And I was like, I want a Terminator 2 action figure, the one where he's wearing the leather jacket and the purple shirt with the ammo clip across it. And he was like, oh shit. He was like, okay, I'll get you that. And I was like, yes. And I remember telling my mom, like, we're going to get gifts for each other. Let's go get this gift. And we got the kid the fucking Mickey Mouse puzzle. And we wrap it and we get to school. And my mom's like, wait a second. You're not supposed to buy gifts for specific people? Everybody's just supposed to get their own gift? And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, well, you screwed up, dude. So we just put the puzzle on the table. I'm like, damn it. Well, so the kid draws it and he gets my name. And I'm like, 6, so he gets the puzzle. And I'm like, that's great. The hat gets passed around, and it gets to me. And I get this kid. And he got me the toy. He got me the Terminator toy. Really? He had told his mom just like I had and got me the Terminator toy. So we really got each other the gifts. So cut to that night, and I'm amped. I'm jazzed because the box says that the movie's rated R on it. And I'm just like, hell yeah, dude. And I get home, and I rip it open, and I throw it on the floor and forget about it. And I go to dinner. And come back and my dog, Leo, was eating it. Like fucking just chomping away at it, dude. Destroying it. And my dad's like, what's the big deal? Doesn't matter. It's just a toy. My mom's like, come on, man. He just got it. He really likes it. My dad's like, it's fine. It's fine. He's like, here, I'll fix it. I don't know what he did. I don't think he really did anything to fix it. But he gave it back to me and his head was all chewed up. And I had it like that forever.
Who's Leo?
My dog.
I thought Leo was like a cousin or something.
Is a customer, one of the customers, one of the earliest I didn't see, but I believe you customers. He's in my house chewing on my toys when I was just a kid.
Listen then. He still listens now.
He was in his early 30s.
There's nothing in there.
Do you need to get you a water?
No, it's fine.
Because eventually I'm going to have to pee, so I would feel bad if you hadn't left yet.
No, it's fine. I don't need to go anywhere.
How do you feel about Scooby-Doo?
I think Scooby-Doo's a fucking blast.
Well, you hang out with kids a lot. So, I mean, I genuinely didn't mean that as a joke. You hang out around a kid a lot.
Yeah.
Does he like Scooby-Doo?
Yeah. Yeah, he loves Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Scooby-Doo's great. And the newer Scooby-Doo is pretty fucking terrifying.
Is it the Guess Who Scooby-Doo still, or is it something else now?
No, man. You got me.
Let me ask you this. Is it the one where every episode has a different celebrity in it?
Oh, maybe I haven't been watching Scooby-Doo as much as I thought I have.
Because we tried that one, and I made it like halfway through an episode, and I was just like, I can't do this. It's the plot of that one is every episode a different celebrity helps them solve a mystery.
Yeah, maybe I've seen that. And then like one of them's the Terminator. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, dude, probably.
Really?
Yes. No, I have no idea. I genuinely forgot we were even supposed to be talking about the Terminator.
Yeah, I know.
See, that's perfect because it's 27 minutes in, and I told you there was no way we were going to talk about it for more than 15.
It's kind of funny, like right before I hit record or whatever, you're like, hey, by the way, I don't have anything about that. Like, me neither.
Well, because I was like, oh, you know a lot about movies, Joel. You'll be fine. Just get on there and talk Terminator. Then I was like, dude, I don't know shit about Terminator. Well, I really do.
But we could tell, I mean, for those who don't know much about the Terminator is created and directed by James Cameron, right?
It's not true.
Who's it made by? Who's it created by?
Greg Griffin.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Greg Griffin wrote and directed the first one, and then wrote the second one, and then Greg Griffin and Kate Micucci. Nah, they're James Cameron pictures.
Greg Cameron and James Micucci.
I said Greg Griffin and Kate Micucci. I'm just reading the IMDb for Scooby-Doo.
Micucci.
That's a real person. I know her. No, I don't know her. I know her from somewhere though.
Micucci. So,
she's the ukulele chick. The really squirrely. That's a mean thing to say. The really small comedian with the bob cut who plays the ukulele. She had a show. Oh, the Garfunkels? Yes, Garfunkel and Oates or whatever. Yeah, they're hilarious. They were okay. I don't know. I laughed a little bit, but I thought Broad City kind of did what they were doing a little better without the shitty joke songs. Sure, they were the woman counterpart to Tenacious D. Which Tenacious D, and I'm going to be completely honest here, I never really thought that show was very funny. I thought the movie was pretty funny, and I think the albums are funny, but yeah. The album is like the best thing they've ever done. The first album. I don't know if they've had multiple albums. You ready for a super hot take? Yep. I just don't particularly care for joke bands. Like Flight of the Conchords. I get it. Dude, I thought that show was pretty funny, but when people were like, like we have some people that you and I both know who, when that show was really big, were like cruising around bumping that record. And I was just like, dude, what are you doing?
I only know like I never listened to it. I don't know. I mean, I definitely listened to Tenacious D in high school.
Sure. No, that's that's the thing. With the exception of Tenacious D, most of them are pretty insufferable, man.
The scene that just came on is the fucking orderly licking Sarah Connor's face. You know what pisses me off the most about that scene? Definitely him being a fucking creep and doing that. That pisses me off. But you know what really pisses me off?
Is that it gets you hard?
Asshole.
I hate myself for this.
This piece of shit's name's Doug.
Oh, yeah, but he spells it just D-U-G, right?
No, he spelled him as Douglas. I'm like, God damn it. Out of all the worst character in the fucking movie. You're right.
My ear popped and it felt like it swallowed the earbud. I got something that'll make you feel better about that. You ever see Up?
Yeah, the dog.
Yeah, so right. But he has a whole ass show on Disney Plus now that I threw on the other night because I couldn't go to sleep, called Doug Days. And I was like, hey, I have a friend named Doug, so I clicked on it. And and it's fucking awesome. So there you go. Cute. And there was a fucking cartoon called Doug where his best friend was named Patty, just like you. And it's literally still considered like one of the most beloved children's shows ever.
Yep, I agree. And then
so you got off fine, but for me, there's just that movie Joel the Hitler wannabe. And how do you think that makes me feel? It's a whole fucking franchise.
Joel the Hitler wannabe?
They're big in Indonesia.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's some foreign film franchise. I don't know. I think that's the rough translation of the title, or I think it's Joel, aka Lil Hitler, or something like that.
What the fuck? That's not cool.
Yeah, how do you think I feel?
Joel, okay, Hitler, nice, not nice, actually terrible. Terrible.
Oh shit. Oh, dude, I have to say this because I feel like the past few episodes he's been mentioned so many times that it's been building up to this. Just like I have to fully say, last night I watched a movie, a new movie on Hulu that I'm assuming was probably supposed to come out in theaters because it's 20th century. So like I feel like they probably meant for it to be in theaters, called Vacation Friends.
Okay. With
Lil Ray Howery. Do you know who that is? That's did you ever see Get Out?
No. Sorry.
Damn, he was in something else and I can't remember what it was. He's a comedian. Oh, did you see Bad Trip with Eric Andre?
Yeah, yes.
He's his friend in that movie.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. He's in the new Space Jam too. Strange.
Oh yeah, duh. Okay, yeah. So he's the lead in this, but he plays it kind of straight. He's the straight man, and it's about him and his fiance go on vacation to Mexico. And when they get there, there's a mix-up at the hotel, and they end up not having a room because their room got given to somebody else, another couple. And that couple is John Cena and...
It's a comedy.
It's a fucking hilarious... Well, let me preface. It's a very, very, very predictable cliche, hilarious movie that's insanely watchable. Meredith Hagner is the girl's name, his wife or whatever in the movie, or fiance. They are fucking so goddamn funny, Doug. John Cena is hysterical in this movie. He's like he plays a really like not dumb, but dumb. Like not stupid, but dumb, like Dumb and Dumber. You know what I mean? He plays a dude like that who's a park ranger and he just loves to party. And he's just like out of control, loves to party. And his wife is the same, or fiance or whatever. And they have this crazy vacation together and end up becoming friends. But at the end of the vacation, Lil Ray Howery and his fiance are like, let's get the fuck away from these crazy people. Hey, it was great meeting you. Like, what happens on vacation stays on vacation, and they bounce. And a cut to a year later, they're having their like very formal wedding with their very rich family. And they show up like uninvited, like, what up? Let's fucking party, bro. And it's a fucking really, really funny, super easy to watch movie that just like, I was like, yeah, dude, this is the kind of movie that I like. Just like mid-tier, you know what's going to happen. The stakes are super low. You know by the end there's not going to be any conflict and there's probably going to be a sequel. You're like, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Cool. I'll watch it.
It's super raunchy too, man. I was surprised the shit they had John Cena saying. Well, he was saying stuff like Taiwan is a country.
Dude, I know. I cannot believe that he would say
I couldn't believe he said that in the movie. He looked right at the camera, and in Mandarin, he said Taiwan is a country. It was fucking nuts. I thought that was pretty ballsy, and then to put that in a Disney release.
Dude, yeah, that's pretty intense. Dude, that was
Disney, by the way, just to clarify.
Why?
I don't know, just because it's like one of the most evil corporations on the planet.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty. I'm sure there's other baddies out there.
Nestle.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want this to take a turn.
No, go ahead.
But I really feel like we should mention, like, currently right now, we don't know what's going to happen, but a very, very, very serious storm is making landfall.
Oh, I know. Dude, seriously, like our thoughts and prayers and everything going out to Louisiana way. Speaking of Louisiana, should have mentioned,
yep. Okay. But I just wanted, because we're talking about evil companies. Okay. Did you ever see Deepwater Horizon with Mark Wahlberg?
Dude, you just need to go ahead and assume I've never seen any of them.
Okay. Well, Deepwater Horizon's a Mark Wahlberg movie about the Deepwater Horizon, which is the oil rig where they had that big explosion.
Yes, I understand.
That oil rig, which is still very much in use and still like the main one out there, okay, disconnected today in the storm and is just floating around the Gulf. And they don't know where it is.
Really?
The entire barge.
With people on it?
I don't really know. I saw that right before we got on. They're just floating around. I feel like that could be a very big fucking problem. And also, did you know that the port where this is making landfall is the main hub for all gas in the Gulf of Mexico?
Joel, man, I haven't read too much about it, man. I guess
on August 29th, nonetheless.
Dude, yeah, I was saying of all the days, and this is the anniversary of Katrina, isn't it?
Shit, man, that'd be a little heavy-handed, God.
Dude, what was Harvey? I mean, we are legitimately,
Oh my God, dude, this trips me out so hard, bro. Okay.
What?
When I was do you remember when I first moved back to Austin in 2013 and I had to have surgery on my mouth? So I came to, I went up to California and I stayed in a hotel for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was staying in that hotel, I rented a movie from this video store down the street called When the Levees Broke. Spike Lee documentary about Katrina. Okay. Yeah. And I remember thinking, damn, this happened a long time ago, man. Like thinking, dang, that's crazy how time flies. Okay.
August
but Katrina, 2005. But here's the thing. Katrina happened 8 years, not even 8 years, like 7.5 years before that day I was watching that documentary. And it's now been almost 9 years since I was watching that documentary. So it's now been longer since I watched that documentary than it was from Katrina when I watched it. And get fucked when you hear this one. 1980 is as far away from 1939 as it is from 2021.
Yeah.
Heavy shit, man.
Yeah, it's so wild.
We're gonna die.
That was some really intense sequence that you just pointed out when it really could have just been like, dude, hurricane is hitting on the anniversary of Katrina, possibly Harvey. I don't know what the date is, and it's on
not Harvey. It wasn't Harvey in September.
The Judgment Day. Harvey was definitely in August. And dude, this is a lot going on. I really hope that that Louisiana really doesn't take too hard of a hit. But
August 17th for Harvey.
Okay. But dude, hopefully everybody's safe. Everybody's evacuated. I know a lot of people in New Orleans are definitely in Texas. And I really hope that they're going back to their homes not being too devastated or anything. I mean, that's just what happens when you grow up we grew up in hurricanes hurricanes whipping the shit out of us all lives. So
one of my earliest memories is when Andrew hit when I lived in Louisiana. I lived it like where it hit. It was fucking scary. But I will say, I mean, I expect it to be very bad because let's not forget that all the hospitals are overloaded with people that are on ventilators, and if they lose power, they're only going to have enough gas, for however long. But so far, I mean, it hit land like hours ago at this point, right?
Yeah, I think it's like.
And so far, I don't see anything too devastating on any of the headlines. Like it doesn't look.
Yeah, for sure. I can only imagine that the infrastructure that has been in place since Katrina has only been for progression and not degression when it comes to having to handle these kinds of things.
I would expect that they probably
you watch the documentary, but at the same time, there's been years since that. No,
I'm talking about the documentary. I'm talking about shit I was reading this morning. I think that the levee situation is what it is. But the building code has been strengthened.
Yeah,
which is what I've gathered from people who I was reading that have worked in engineering and shit that know a little bit more about that shit than I'm ever going to know, that were saying basically the levees there are not great and that a lot of the fixes that were done are not necessarily great. But the building code changed to what Florida's is after Katrina.
Yeah.
So all the new buildings should be totally fine. But all the old buildings or the buildings that are still barely standing after Katrina, I mean, dude, there's still neighborhoods there that are completely flattened. So there's you know what I mean? So I would imagine that it's still going to be very bad, but also apparently there's a lot of different factors about this one that separated a lot from Katrina in terms of strength and for the better. Like the way the winds were coming in for Katrina apparently caused the water to come in from New Orleans from a specific point. Or whatever, a different point, okay, that caused massive flooding. This one's hitting from a different direction and wouldn't cause the same rivers to flood, I guess, or something. I don't know. Again, I was trying to parse together this shit from just reading people's fucking threads or whatever.
I just imagine you on
all the numbers flying around my head.
On a news show, it just pops up and we have an expert on hurricanes. Joel Robertson, the ticker just says Joel Robertson grew up in South Texas and a little bit of Louisiana, knows a thing or two when it comes to hurricanes. And you're like,
anyway, I saw the winds coming. It's August 29th, so that's why I got my toy.
No, but the winds, they come in in a certain direction, it'll flood certain rivers, right?
Hey, don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. I'm just down here trying to do the right thing. My great grandfather was a leprechaun hunter.
I hope JP the Bee Man's okay. That's for damn sure.
I hope the bees are okay. I hope that one foxy bee catcher is okay.
I saw this horrible quote on the internet, and some guy's like, bees don't talk to flies about how honey tastes better than shit. Or something like that. And I'm like, what?
Is that supposed to be don't shove your opinions down my throat?
I think it's supposed to be if you're a bee, don't worry about the flies.
Like a lion doesn't worry about the sheep. That kind of a meme. I fucking hate that. When someone posts that, I'm just like, oh my God, you're a bottom, huh?
Yeah. What? Or dude, sometimes when people are they start talking, you're like, man, you're a shitty person. And they probably get called out about it. And they're like, it's like, honeys don't eat shit. I mean, bees don't eat shit. Flies do. I'm a bee. It's actually, if we're really going to talk about who's the bee and the fly, chances are if you're posting that, you're the rat king of flies.
Why don't you just break it down even deeper and be like, bro, so you're a bee, so you follow a central leader around and you do everything you can to fucking live your life specifically for it. Sounds like a fucking nerd to me.
You're a fucking bee, so that means you believe in a centralized market. You believe in giving your heart.
Capitalism goes burr.
One being, you're giving all your money to the queen, to the king. No king, queen, honey.
I googled because I was just interested because like I was thinking because I just watched The League. Shout out to The League, man. I haven't rewatched it ever since that dude did a 9/11. But I pulled it, dude. I don't know what is up with me today, dude.
One.
Anyway,
August 29th, man, get it out because you don't know if you're going to be waking up for August 30th.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We're not guaranteed tomorrow, so live today like it's the last. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. For that 7 seconds or less, I'm free.
That's why every day I wake up, I pull my shorts up and I go living life a quarter inch at a time.
One more of these, buddy.
Got another one coming. Another half inch at a time, bud.
So I googled because the episode I just watched, Taco wants to start a company.
Are you gonna throw up?
No, I was trying not to burp because I wanted to say this. Taco is starting. Taco has Taco Corp or whatever. you watch that show. Everybody watched that show. I don't know. So Taco had a fake company called Taco Corp that he was always using to like funnel his bad ideas through.
What?
And
movie is this?
The League. It's a show.
Okay, I watched the first season. Go ahead.
It's a fucking great show. Anyway,
I'm not doubting that.
So the character Taco, he's always coming up with bad ideas and businesses. So in this episode, he creates a singing telegram, basically, but it's a cowboy. And so he goes and registers the name DallasCowboys.com because the website's lapsed. So Jerry Jones flies him down to training camp and like is trying to offer him money to buy the website back. And I was just thinking, damn, what are some websites I could steal real quick or check on to see if they've lapsed that I could buy? So I Googled right now, www.theinternet.com, because I was like, I bet a bunch of old people are like, I got to get on the internet. And they type that in. And this is the first, for some reason, it showed me headlines. And this is the first headline it shows me. And I get what the headline is saying. Like, I looked at it a little bit longer and it makes sense to me now, but I'm just going to read it to you. I want to see your immediate reaction. Elon Musk's satellite beams internet into Chilean boy's life.
Dude, that's pretty funny.
Because I didn't see life at my first glance. I just saw Elon Musk beams internet into Chilean boy. And I was like, what?
Dude, there's this meme going around right now and it just says I can't in the tag says I just cannot get over that this entire stadium there's a strobe light malfunction.
Oh, on that dude? He's going.
It's just that shit was fucking awesome. Whoo, man. So
see that video of that dude we're just on the games. That dude, I think it's a football game, and some woman is in his face screaming at him. He doesn't know her, and he's like, "Don't touch me!" And she like slaps at him, so he slaps the shit out of her.
Oh yeah,
and her husband tries to fight him.
He knocks her husband out
the fuck out. Yeah,
dude.
That video just makes me feel so good inside.
Why?
Just fuck that, dude. I hate people that think that they can just be like aggressive to other people. Dude, seriously trying to de-escalate the whole time. Going, yo, going, please, dude, because it's someone's like wife. And he's like, dude, come on, man, to the husband. And the husband's just like sitting there. You can't see what he's saying, but you know he's not saying anything nice.
Dude, yeah, I don't like the idea of anybody. I don't like the violence.
I don't like bullies, dude.
Yeah, I don't either. Oh, speaking of cool stuff though, I got some new shoes.
Let's see them.
You want to see them?
Theinternet.com is internet? Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Right here. Hold on. Coming back. I'm so thirsty. All right.
Bro, I've been really thirsty today too.
All right. So
you been doing weed?
I don't do weed. But anyway, so I got some new shoes for all the shoe fans out there. I am not a shoe guy, but I've been running a lot lately, and I got my awesome Austin FC jersey. So I wanted to get some stuff to match up with my kit. So I got this really cool running hat with the 3 stripe on there, Adidas. Did y'all know that we in America say Adidas, but the real way to say it is Adidas? It's a merger of the creator's name, Adi Dossendorf or something like that.
I don't like it.
Are you? I didn't know if my sound cut off or not.
No, I just had to think about it for a minute because that's fine if they want it to be that, but it's not that. They waited a really long time to say anything. Is all I'm saying.
Also, here's the. It does have it right there for those that can't see. Adidas, the box right here, and it says made with recycled materials in plastic waste. That's what this says on the top of the box.
Very nice.
Yeah, and so this is going to be the 4D forwards. Okay, and so the thing that's really great about these shoes is like this. Don't know much about shoes, but this one is like their first time to actually use like 3D printing on their shoe.
Sick.
And so like this whole entire midsole is
hold it up so we can see what the soles look like because it's kind of hard to tell where.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh wow.
You can literally see through them. I don't know if you can see them through them right now.
Yeah, you could tell, but you can't quite see through them.
Yeah, and so this is 3D printed. Like on my end, I can most certainly see through the light. So
can you? Here's the main question though. Can you tell they're 3D printed? Do they have the telltale signs of the filament and all that?
Oh yeah, dude. Like this is some Terminator. This is Judgment Day material for sure. And it's super light. It's a big shoe. Like, I wear 11 and a half, but it's a big shoe. Has that 4D. There's so much on here. So I got them because they're cool. And I'm like, all right, I need a new pair of shoes that are going to match my kit.
Yeah, those are sick, dude. Those are super fucking fresh.
And dude, and apparently these are these are the prime greens. But it's black on black carbon. Anyways, but apparently these are like a big deal for Adidas, and this is like their move into the future. And also there's a Wondery podcast called Business Wars. I'm actually happen to be listening to the Nike versus Adidas episodes.
Oh, that's cool.
Really entertaining. A lot of information. But again, I'm typically a New Balance guy, but with my new jersey that
you have to for the FC.
Dude, and I need something to match, and I just can't be bouncing around too much. Cool. So I'm going to show you another pair.
Yeah, those are sick. The soles look really cool.
Yeah, they're tight. Oh, yeah, and for those that didn't know, this is the back of my jersey.
Oh, shit. I knew that, but I did not remember.
For those listening, back of my awesome Austin FC jersey given to me by a wonderful girlfriend. What says Juggernaut in the number 69.
The number's 420. He's a weed head.
I wanted the number to be 333, but I didn't realize you can only have. Here's my lucky number, and I didn't realize you can only have two numbers on a jersey. So my second favorite number, 69.
Honestly, when she was like, "Yo, you can only have two numbers," did you just immediately go, "Oh, 60, fuck, 69"? I guess.
No, I literally went 69.
I like that.
Shout out to Ronnie the limo driver. That's like one of my favorite sound bites of his. Whenever he comes to the studio with Howard, he's like 69.
I've been watching him prank that dude.
Which one?
It's later on. It's the dude he pranks into thinking he's lost his penis.
Oh, freaking one of his it's not a producer. It's one of his writers. It's one of his writing staff. His name is Saul.
Yeah. So where's my fucking cock? It's gone, man. Where's my fucking cock? He's
freaking out.
I don't believe it.
I mean, he's not a good actor. He is known for not being a good actor.
I know, but
I call him all the time for not being a good actor. And when he tries to act or even do a stand-up, he's terrible. So I kind of believe it.
Maybe. I went and I remember I was in. Oh my God! Say what?
It just seems so genuine.
Yeah, we went to Hallettsville one time. You might have even been with us to their big fair or carnival or whatever.
Nope. Moving on.
So no, they hypnotized people on stage, and they were all. But I don't know.
So moving on. Next episode, hypnosis. So okay. Do you not want to hear about my shoes?
I definitely want to hear about your shoes.
Okay, these, my man, are really for my kit.
Oh, spicy.
So these are actually the Patrick Mahomes editions, and these are the ones that are like, I want to call them sewer green. It's not that. It's fucking, it's a badass green, though. Whatever. But this one is
Yeah,
You
those
can
are
probably see,
dope.
you can probably see the the 3D printed sole on this one, the light coming through on this one a little bit easier because they're bigger.
Oh yeah, you can kind of when you tilt it, you can see the light come through.
Yeah, dude, super cool. Anyways, yeah, these are them, man.
So that's what you're gonna. Which one do you think you're gonna wear every day?
The black ones.
Yeah, and those are for when you go to the game.
These are when I go to the game. So I'm going to the game tonight because I have to do some stuff at work. So I'll wear the black ones. Or I might wear these.
Oh yeah, kick up your shoes on the bar. Rest them up like cheers, baby.
Let Doug know in the comments below what shoes you want him to wear.
Which one is 1 and which one is 2?
This is 2.
Okay. So the black ones are 1, those are 2.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sweet. All right. So what we learned today that August 29th actually historically has some pretty gnarly tones to it. And what else did we learn? Is that Terminator is a really fun movie and you should all watch it. What else did we learn today? We should probably really embrace Terminator and not pick on it too much either, because I don't know why I'm saying that. And then also shout out on behalf of me and Joel for everybody in Louisiana. Please find safety and everything like that. Hope everything comes out on top.
Hey, here's some other things that happened on August 29th. In 1988, Abdul Muhammad became the first person from Afghanistan to visit space.
Oh, cool.
In 1982, metrinium is synthesized for the first time. It's the radioactive synthetic element with atomic number of 109 and the symbol MT. It's pretty cool. In 1966, it was Beatles' last commercial performance. The band came together one last time for an unannounced performance at Candlestick Park.
Where? I mean, what year?
66.
Huh.
They didn't play again until 1969 on top of the Apple building in London.
And they didn't finish that show.
1949. Which show did they not finish? The Apple?
Yeah,
because that's where the cops showed up, right?
The noise complaints.
1949, the Soviet Union tested its first atomic bomb today. It did not go well historically for them. 1931, Michael Faraday discovers electromagnetic induction, which I think means microwaves.
Is that a singer?
Nope. Here's the people that were born on August 29th.
Let's go.
1958, our boy Michael Jackson.
Hey.
1936, John McCain. 1923, Sir Richard Attenborough. 1915, Ingrid Bergman. And then 1632, damn, they went back for that one. 1632, John Locke. These are the people that died today.
What about that person, Iris, that fashion icon that's like just turned 100 years old? Was it her birthday today?
Nope, not listed, not important.
She is important.
So you'll remember that in 1915, Ingrid Bergman was born today. But did you know that in 1982, Ingrid Bergman died today?
No shit.
No shit.
Dude, you know Ingrid, the Ingrid Bird was named after her?
Really? I don't even know who Ingrid Bird is.
Isn't there a bird called an Ingrid?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I Googled that to see who it was. Wait, there is a picture of some random white woman like 8 pictures down.
I don't even know what Ingrid Bird is.
Hold on.
I don't even
Hold
know.
on. I really hope you can see this when I show it to you. It's all birds. It's all birds except for this woman. It's just this white woman with a Karen cut.
Oh, look, there's an Ingram bird. I don't even know who that is.
I hardly know Ingrid Bird. I hardly know her. Yeah.
Dude, well, I'm happy we got to do an episode on August 29th.
Me too. So we'll do another episode later this week, and then we'll do one more the next week, and then at the end of that week, we'll do our live episode.
Y'all heard it here. I didn't say it. He did. That means he's committing to a live episode for all y'all that...
I thought that was the plan.
I know, but I just didn't. I just know, like, you know, you have a lot going on, so I didn't know.
I mean, I have to stay with you. What's my excuse going to be once I'm there?
I have to stay with you. And then, like, I'm excited.
What's my excuse going to be? Really? I'm going to be at your house.
I know. I understand. I understand.
Oh, dog, I'm just really not feeling it, bro. I'm feeling a little jet lag from the drive. I don't know, man. You think we just do it in the morning?
Thanks for listening to another episode of I Didn't See It, I Believe You. Judgment Day is upon us. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel, and you can click up here to watch last week's episode.
And click here to subscribe. Please, we need your help. Tell everybody about it. All right, bye. Listen on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play, anywhere virtually for podcasts as well. My bad. All right, later.